Your thumb and rise, brother. Keep that thumb out, baby.
Hey, well, I appreciate the opportunity to come out here and talk about my campaign. I'm Martin Ammons, running for State Executive Committee in District 6. This, of course, is District 6, East Knox County, South Knox County, and the south side of Kingston Pike, out west through Sequoia Hills, West Hills, Rocky Hill, all the way out to Bluegrass. It's the district that's represented by Senator Becky Massey. Just a little bit about me. I was born in Knox County. I was raised in Madisonville, Tennessee, down in Monroe County. I came back to go to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. I graduated there, I'm proud to say, in 4 years, which apparently nobody does anymore, with a degree in business administration. I graduated with highest honors, and while I was there, I got involved in college Republicans. Worked hard, learned a lot from one of my mentors, the late Lori Daugherty, who was the head of the Tennessee Conservative Union. Worked with him on a few campaigns after I graduated. Then I got married. Life happened. Had to start doing a lot of other things. My wife had a lot of serious health issues that we dealt with for probably 15 years, so I wasn't able to be as involved in on-the-ground party activities as I would have liked, but I kept a close eye on what was going on. After she passed away, I kind of stumbled into a Republican meeting. Kind of got re-engaged in working in Republican Party politics. Did a lot of door-to-door canvassing for Republican candidates, donated money to Republican candidates, was talked into running for treasurer of the Knox County Republican Party. I managed to win that by, I think, 6 votes the first time. Did that for a term, 2-year term, ran for re-election, and was re-elected. And the reason I'm running for the State Executive Committee is I see some things with the Tennessee Republican Party that we need to correct. One of these things you probably saw very well here in May is we've got essentially open primaries. Legally, they're supposed to be closed, but we don't have any way to challenge that because it's an honor system where people can just sign an affidavit or a thing on a thing saying that they're a Republican, as Don Bosch likes to say, a Republican for the day, and they can vote in our primary. So the Republican Party needs to put pressure on our elected officials to make sure that we get party registration legislation passed this next session. We cannot continue to allow Democrats to cross over and vote in our primaries, or this county will turn blue. We have to have people who are going to fight for Republican principles and values, that don't just want to always talk about working across the aisle all the time with people who are Marxists and people who want to have transgender surgeries for 12-year-old kids. You can't do a lot of negotiating with people that are like that. The Democrats right now are trying to pass it off like they're moderate and they're going to not be involved in cultural war issues, they say, but yet they're taking endorsements from Planned Parenthood and the LGBTQ Victory Fund and the Sierra Club and all these other radical organizations who don't care about what kind of curbs we have in Knox County or the roads. They want to push a cultural agenda. And so that's what we have to fight against. Another thing that I want to do is I want to have a standard, some sort of ideological or philosophical standard for people who run as Republicans. In Knox County, because this has been a Republican majority county, there's a lot of people who decide if they want to win, they're going to run as a Republican, but they don't agree with the principles of our party. They don't agree with holding the line on taxes. They don't agree with less government. They don't agree with defending our constitutional freedoms. They just run as a Republican because that's what they have to run as to get elected. So we need to do something. We need to have people affirm the statement of principles that's on our TennesseeGOP.org website and our party platform if they want to be on the ballot. Another thing that we need to do is we need to require people who want to run as Republicans to affirm that they're going to support the Republican nominees in the general election. Growing up in college Republicans, it was always that way. If you lost in the primary, you supported the Republican nominee. Now, somehow we've got this idea that people can come out and just be for whoever they want to be for. You know, if you get the privilege of running for office as a Republican, you should at least have the loyalty to support the party's nominees against Democrats and independents when it comes to the general election. And finally, we need to do a better job of reaching out to young people. I go out and I do this door-to-door canvassing, and the apps that we use a lot of times will tell us the age of the voters. And I'm sad to say there's a lot of people, when I go to the door and knock, the people who should be there are not there anymore because they've either had to go into assisted living or they've passed away. We have got to do a better job of reaching young people. Now, what I have seen from my involvement with the young Republicans is it seems like there's a lot of males, men that are more involved in conservative and Republican politics. And we've got to do a better job reaching out to the ladies because as I've heard, this is the most polarized generation politically probably that's ever been in the United States of America. So we have to do a better job of reaching young people as a party. All right, well that's pretty much what I'm running on. I would appreciate your support. Early voting's going on now. Election day is August the 6th. I humbly ask for your vote. Thank you very much.